7 powers of the mind. The mind is the most powerful tool we possess, a force so extraordinary that it shapes not only our perception but also the reality we experience. Today, I want to share with you the 7 powers of the mind facets of this tool that can transform our lives if we harness them. Imagination is one of the most powerful tools the human mind possesses. It is the starting point for every creation, every invention, and every breakthrough. Before anything in the world existed in physical form, it first took shape in someone's mind as a thought or a vision. Imagination transcends the boundaries of reality, allowing us to create worlds, invent technologies, and solve problems before we even have the means to bring them into existence. The true power of imagination lies in its ability to bridge the gap between what is and what could be. At its core, imagination is the ability to form mental images or concepts of things that are not physically present. This capacity allows us to picture future possibilities, develop abstract ideas, and envision solutions to problems that have yet to be solved. Imagination is not confined to the realms of creativity or artistic expression. It is a fundamental aspect of human cognition that influences every part of our lives. Whether we're designing the next big technological advancement or simply planning our day, we are engaging our imaginations. One of the most significant aspects of imagination is its capacity to provide us with a glimpse of what might be. Every monumental achievement throughout history, whether in the arts, sciences, or business, began with someone imagining a different reality. The Wright brothers imagined flight when no one else believed it was possible. Thomas Edison imagined a world illuminated by electric light long before the invention of the light bulb. In these cases, the minds of these individuals saw what others couldn't see. They visualized a future that didn't yet exist, and this vision fueled their actions. Imagination is not just for visionaries and inventors, it is a tool that we can all use in our everyday lives. Imagine trying to solve a complex problem without being able to visualize potential solutions. Imagine a world without the ability to picture a better future or to dream of success. Our minds would be stagnant, unable to push beyond the present moment. It is through the power of imagination that we are able to stretch the boundaries of our current circumstances and envision a different reality. When we allow ourselves to use our imagination freely, we begin to break down the limitations that often hold us back. Too often, people are confined by their current circumstances, by what is tangible and immediate, instead of thinking beyond their present situation. Imagination allows us to tap into possibilities that are not bound by current limitations. If we were restricted only to the things we can see and touch, innovation would be stifled. It is imagination that enables us to break free from those constraints and look at problems from a different angle. One of the greatest powers of imagination is its ability to foster creativity. Creativity is not just about coming up with new ideas, but about looking at the world in new ways and challenging the status quo. When we imagine, we are stepping outside of our habitual thought patterns and considering alternatives. It is through this process that we discover new ways of thinking, new methods for doing things, and new solutions to existing problems. The more we use our imagination, the more creatively we can approach life. Creativity is not limited to the arts, it applies to all fields, whether it's coming up with a fresh approach to a business problem or finding a new way to communicate with others. Another significant aspect of imagination is that it fuels our desire to pursue our dreams. When we can picture something in our minds, it becomes more real and achievable. This visualization is a powerful motivator. It ignites passion, fuels determination, and drives action. Imagine trying to achieve a goal without being able to see it in your mind's eye. Without the ability to imagine success, it would be difficult to work towards it. Imagination gives us a sense of purpose and direction. It is the fuel that drives us toward our goals and helps us overcome the obstacles that may arise along the way. Imagination also plays a pivotal role in problem solving. When we face challenges, it is easy to become overwhelmed and bogged down by the complexities of the situation. However, by allowing our minds to wander and explore different possibilities, we can come up with solutions that we may not have initially considered. By thinking outside the box, we unlock the potential to find creative and innovative solutions to even the most complex problems. This is particularly useful in a world that is constantly changing, where new challenges arise regularly. Imagination allows us to adapt and find ways to thrive in the face of adversity. Moreover, imagination can also serve as a means of self-improvement and growth. When we imagine ourselves as better versions of who we are, we create a mental image of the person we want to become. This vision can serve as a source of inspiration, helping us to take the necessary steps towards self-improvement. Whether it is imagining ourselves as confident public speakers or as more patient individuals, our imagination helps us visualize the changes we wish to see in ourselves. By continually imagining ourselves as successful, happy, and fulfilled, we build the mental framework to achieve these things in reality. In addition to these personal benefits, imagination has the power to bring people together. Shared visions and dreams can unite people and create a sense of collective purpose. Think of the great movements in history: the civil rights movement, the feminist movement, or the push for environmental sustainability. These movements were driven by a collective imagination of a better future. They began with individuals who saw beyond the current reality and believed in the possibility of a different world. Through the power of imagination, they inspired others to join them in creating change. Imagination is a gift we all have, yet it is often underutilized. Too often we allow the demands of daily life to distract us from the limitless potential of our minds. But when we embrace the power of imagination, we open the door to infinite possibilities. Imagination is the key to unlocking our fullest potential, both as individuals and as a society. It is the spark that ignites the fire of innovation, the light that guides us through challenges, and the fuel that drives us toward our goals. It is through imagination that we can transform our lives and the world around us. So let us use this power wisely and let our minds soar as we imagine the future we wish to create. Focus is one of the most valuable and powerful tools available to the human mind. It is the ability to direct attention and energy toward a single task or goal, undistracted by the surrounding noise of life. Focus allows us to cut through the overwhelming information and activities that constantly demand our attention, enabling us to achieve great things. In a world brimming with distractions, social media, multitasking, constant notifications, learning how to harness the power of focus is more important than ever. The human mind has an extraordinary capacity for concentration, but it requires practice to sharpen this ability. When we focus, we are not merely giving attention to something, we are directing our mental and emotional energy toward a specific objective, making that goal our primary point of focus. This concentrated energy allows us to do our best work, make better decisions, and experience deeper satisfaction in what we accomplish. Focus provides clarity, helps us prioritize, and brings a sense of purpose and urgency to our tasks. The power of focus is particularly evident in the context of productivity. In today's world, it's easy to think that being constantly busy equates to being productive. People often mistake multitasking for efficiency, but research has shown that multitasking can actually diminish productivity and increase stress. When we split our attention between multiple tasks, we are not truly focusing on any one thing, and our effectiveness suffers. In contrast, focusing on one task at a time allows us to complete that task to the best of our ability, without the distractions that dilute our energy. By giving our full attention to the task at hand, we are able to produce higher quality work in a shorter amount of time. Focus also plays a critical role in the pursuit of long-term goals. Many people start the journey toward their dreams with excitement and motivation, but as time passes, distractions begin to creep in. Life gets in the way, unexpected challenges arise, competing priorities demand our attention, and we may lose sight of our original vision. This is where focus becomes essential. When we are able to focus on our goals and stay committed to them, we build the resilience needed to overcome obstacles and remain on track. Focus allows us to silence the noise, disregard the naysayers, and stay grounded in our purpose, no matter what comes our way. The power of focus is not limited to productivity or goal achievement. It is also deeply connected to the quality of our experiences. When we are fully focused on the present moment, we experience life more vividly and deeply. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to go through the motions without truly engaging with the people, places, or activities around us. We often find ourselves distracted by thoughts of the past or anxieties about the future, missing out on the beauty and richness of the present moment. But when we focus our attention on the here and now, we deepen our connection to life itself. We become more attuned to the people we interact with, the sensations we experience, and the emotions we feel. This heightened awareness not only enhances our experiences, but also fosters a deeper sense of fulfillment and contentment. The power of focus can also be seen in how it shapes our relationships. In today's digital age, many relationships are hindered by distractions, phones, social media, and constant interruptions. How many times have we been in a conversation only to find our attention divided between the person in front of us and our phone screen? When we fail to give our full attention to those around us, we risk damaging our relationships and missing opportunities to connect on a deeper level. However, when we focus on the person we are engaging with, truly listen, make eye contact, and be present in the moment, we foster stronger, more meaningful relationships. Focus allows us to show up for the people in our lives, creating bonds that are based on genuine connection and understanding. In addition to these external benefits, focus also plays a critical role in our internal world. The mind, by nature, is filled with thoughts, some helpful, others unproductive. Without focus, we can easily become overwhelmed by these thoughts, leading to confusion, stress, and even self-doubt. However, when we focus our attention on positive, constructive thoughts, we gain greater control over our internal dialogue. We can use focus to guide our thoughts in a direction that supports our well-being and growth. This practice of focused thinking is essential in developing a mindset that is not easily swayed by negative emotions or external circumstances. Instead of being carried away by the tide of our thoughts, focus allows us to stand firm and make decisions based on clarity and intention. Another significant aspect of focus is its role in achieving mastery. Mastery is not achieved overnight, it requires sustained effort over time. Whether it's learning a new skill, becoming proficient in a field of study, or honing a craft, the key to mastery is consistent focus. When we commit ourselves to practicing a skill, we dedicate our mental and physical resources to improving it. Over time, this focused effort leads to incremental growth and mastery. Self-discipline is a fundamental power of the mind that plays a pivotal role in achieving personal success and fulfillment. It is the ability to control one's emotions, behaviors, and actions, even in the face of temptations and distractions. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of many of life's most rewarding achievements. Without it, the pursuit of our goals can feel like a constant struggle, and our dreams may seem just out of reach. But when we cultivate self-discipline, we gain the strength to push through challenges, stay focused on our objectives, and create the life we desire. At its core, self-discipline is about making choices that align with our long-term goals rather than succumbing to immediate desires that may lead us off track. It is the ability to delay gratification and resist the pull of short-term pleasures for the sake of achieving something greater. In a world that often promotes instant gratification, where every desire can be satisfied with the click of a button or the swipe of a screen, the ability to exercise self-discipline has become a rare and invaluable skill. However, it is also a skill that anyone can develop with time, patience, and practice. One of the most significant aspects of self-discipline is the ability to set clear, meaningful goals. Without a clear sense of direction, it is easy to become distracted or lost along the way. Setting goals provides us with a roadmap, giving us something to strive for and a reason to stay disciplined. These goals may be related to our career, health, relationships, or personal growth. However, regardless of the area of life in which we are focused, having well-defined goals helps us make decisions that support our progress toward them. Once goals are set, self-discipline requires the ability to stay committed to them, even when the journey becomes difficult. It's easy to start strong with enthusiasm and motivation, but maintaining that drive over time is where self-discipline truly comes into play. The path to success is rarely linear. Obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt are inevitable. However, it is during these times that self-discipline becomes the most critical. Rather than giving up when faced with difficulty, self-discipline compels us to persevere, to keep going even when the road seems long or the results are not immediately visible. This persistence, fueled by self-discipline, is what separates those who succeed from those who quit. Self-discipline is not just about resisting temptation or avoiding distractions. It is also about creating habits that align with our goals. The foundation of self-discipline is built upon the small, consistent actions we take every day. These actions, when repeated consistently over time, form habits. These habits shape our character and determine our outcomes. For example, someone who wants to improve their physical health might cultivate the habit of exercising daily, eating balanced meals, and getting enough sleep. Someone who wants to advance in their career might develop the habit of continuous learning, networking, and taking initiative. These habits, formed through self-discipline, become the building blocks of success. One of the most powerful ways to build self-discipline is to practice mindfulness and self-awareness. By being mindful of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we can identify patterns that either support or hinder our progress. Self-awareness allows us to recognize when we are falling into old, unproductive habits and to make conscious decisions to change. For example, if we are prone to procrastination, self-awareness helps us notice when we are avoiding a task and provides us with the opportunity to redirect our focus. The more we practice mindfulness, the better equipped we become to make disciplined choices that support our long-term goals. An essential component of self-discipline is the ability to manage our time effectively. Time is one of our most valuable resources, and how we choose to spend it has a direct impact on the results we achieve. Self-discipline involves making intentional decisions about how we allocate our time, ensuring that we prioritize activities that align with our goals. This means learning to say no to distractions such as social media, unnecessary meetings, or mindless activities, and instead focusing on tasks that move us closer to our objectives. It also means being able to set boundaries, ensuring that we protect our time from being wasted or misused. Time management is not just about scheduling tasks, it is about making sure that every moment we spend is intentional and contributes to our progress. Self-discipline also involves learning how to manage our emotions. Emotions, while an essential part of being human, can sometimes cloud our judgment and lead us to make impulsive decisions. When we are overwhelmed by stress, anger, or frustration, it can be difficult to stay focused or make rational choices. However, self-discipline allows us to regulate our emotions and respond to situations with calm and clarity. This emotional control enables us to stay on course, even when external circumstances are challenging. Instead of letting emotions dictate our actions, self-discipline empowers us to choose how we respond, ensuring that we remain in control of our decisions. Another critical aspect of self-discipline is the ability to practice delayed gratification. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with messages encouraging us to indulge in immediate pleasures, the ability to delay gratification is more important than ever. Self-discipline teaches us to resist the temptation of short-term rewards in favor of long-term fulfillment. For example, instead of spending money on unnecessary items or experiences, we might choose to save for a future goal, such as buying a home or investing in education. By practicing delayed gratification, we build resilience and strengthen our ability to make decisions that align with our future success. Building self-discipline is not always easy, and it requires patience and persistence. It involves learning to work through discomfort and staying committed to our goals, even when the process feels challenging. However, the rewards of self-discipline are immeasurable. It provides us with the inner strength to overcome obstacles, stay focused, and achieve our dreams. Self-discipline helps us create the habits, mindset, and resilience necessary to live a fulfilling, successful life. By practicing self-discipline, we unlock our potential and build a life that is aligned with our highest aspirations. It is the key to not only achieving success, but also to cultivating a deep sense of personal satisfaction and inner peace. The power of visualization is one of the most transformative tools available to the human mind. It is the ability to create vivid, detailed mental images of future outcomes, experiences, or desires. The process of visualization taps into the subconscious mind, allowing us to see and feel what we want to achieve as though it is already happening. While this may sound like a simple technique, it has profound effects on our ability to manifest our goals, build self-confidence, and create the life we truly desire. Visualization is a tool that has been used by athletes, performers, entrepreneurs, and successful individuals across various fields for decades. It is often described as mental rehearsal or imagination, but it goes beyond mere daydreaming. The practice of visualization involves deliberately creating clear, specific, and emotionally charged mental images of our goals. These images serve as a roadmap for our actions, guiding us toward the desired outcomes. By engaging in visualization, we program our minds for success, preparing ourselves mentally and emotionally for the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. One of the most powerful aspects of visualization is its ability to influence our actions. The mind, in many ways, does not distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. When we visualize a particular scenario, such as winning a competition, achieving a career milestone, or completing a challenging project, our brain activates similar neural pathways as if the event were actually occurring. This mental rehearsal strengthens our belief in our abilities, boosts our confidence, and encourages us to take the necessary steps toward achieving our goals. In essence, visualization prepares us to act in alignment with our desired outcomes. When we visualize, we are not simply creating passive mental images, we are engaging our emotions and senses. The most effective visualizations are those that are infused with strong emotions, feelings of excitement, joy, gratitude, and satisfaction. These emotions create a sense of urgency and motivation, propelling us forward and fueling our drive. The more vividly we can imagine the experience, the stronger the connection we create between our subconscious mind and our conscious desires. As we begin to associate positive emotions with our goals, we naturally start to align our behavior with the thoughts and feelings we are generating in our minds. Another key benefit of visualization is its ability to increase focus and clarity. In our daily lives, we are constantly bombarded with distractions and competing priorities. It can be difficult to stay on course and remain committed to our goals when the external world pulls our attention in multiple directions. Visualization, however, helps us cut through the noise and concentrate on what truly matters. By vividly imagining our desired outcome, we focus our energy and attention on it, filtering out distractions and redirecting our efforts toward the actions that will bring us closer to that vision. The more we visualize, the clearer the path to success becomes, and the easier it is to take focused, intentional steps toward our goals. Visualization also plays a significant role in overcoming self-doubt and fear. Many people struggle with negative beliefs about their abilities, often questioning whether they are capable of achieving their dreams. These limiting beliefs can create mental barriers that prevent us from taking the necessary actions to reach our potential. Visualization helps to dismantle these barriers by allowing us to see ourselves succeeding. When we repeatedly visualize success, we rewire our minds to expect positive outcomes rather than dwelling on the possibility of failure. This mental shift helps to dissolve fear and build self-belief, enabling us to approach challenges with confidence and resilience. Moreover, visualization is a powerful tool for manifesting our desires. The law of attraction, a concept popularized by books like The Secret, suggests that our thoughts and feelings attract corresponding experiences into our lives. This visualization acts as a conduit for this law by sending out vibrations that align with our goals and aspirations. When we vividly imagine the life we want, we begin to attract people, opportunities, and circumstances that align with our mental imagery. Our thoughts become magnets, drawing the very things we desire into our reality. Although visualization alone is not enough to manifest change, it plays a crucial role in aligning our mindset with our goals, creating the fertile ground for opportunities to arise. In addition to these psychological benefits, visualization also enhances creativity and problem solving. When faced with a challenge, we can use visualization to mentally rehearse different solutions and scenarios. This process stimulates our imagination and encourages innovative thinking. By visualizing different outcomes and experimenting with various approaches in our minds, we expand our creative capacity and increase our chances of finding effective solutions. Visualization helps us think outside the box and view problems from different perspectives, leading to breakthroughs and discoveries that we may not have otherwise considered. It is important to note that visualization is not a passive activity.